But the problem is, and this is why you. This next part is why you do not talk to the cops without an attorney. Do not talk to the police. Do not talk to the cops. Yes, you son of a bitch. Whoever's watching this right now. You don't even know what I'm talking. This could be 20 years from now. You son of a bitch. Do not talk to the cops. This is get beamed out into space. Some alien's going to be like, who the fuck are the cops? You don't talk to them either. Don't talk to your cops. Don't talk to the alien cops. Or whatever you call them. If you're Klingons, don't talk to your Klingon constabulary dudes. Do not talk to the cops. Why? Here's why. The state said Perry gave 3 different versions of what happened leading up to the shooting. You're going to hear him say he was sitting at the light and he took a right on red. And all of a sudden, I saw a whole bunch of people. Okay. Perry explains that he was texting and driving, and when he looked up, he found himself accidentally driven in the middle of the protest. All right. The state said his last version of the story was if he had been able to see the traffic light, he glanced and it was yellow. Now, those may seem like little distinctions, like oopsie-poopsie things, but remember, everything you say, everything, just like everyone, everything you say can and will be used against you. Can and will be used against you. Not maybe, not likely. They will use it against you. They will use every nail to seal your coffin up. They are government workers, so they are lazy as hell. But they will put all the nails in if they're sitting around. They're one of the few government workers that will bust their ass and go above and beyond. Now, those might be insignificant things, but they're going to turn that into him lying. That's why you don't talk to the cops. Okay? I don't care if you're sitting in Chick-fil-A and that Troon chick comes in with her Keltec and starts trying to baptize people, and she's wearing her trans flag and screaming death to cis people. When you punch her fucking ticket and the cops show up, you got lips like a fucking statue. All right? I don't care if it's that straightforward.
They're not allowed to draw a negative. No one's allowed to draw a negative inference from your silence. And if they do, you win. If they draw a negative inference from your silence, then you win the case, period. So it's always a rule. Don't talk to cops. The exceptions to the rule that do exist have to do with informing the cops during a self-defense shooting. You fired in self-defense, you're cooperative, all of that stuff. But we're not talking about that. Generally speaking, don't talk to cops.
Immediately saying, officers, I assert my right to silence. I assert my right to counsel. That's it. Now, at least you've locked in that your silence can't be used against you moving forward. So you don't have that to worry about. Because one vulnerability people often run into is if they literally don't say anything before they're Mirandized, before they've asserted their rights, when their silence can be used against them, and they haven't said the word self-defense, well, then the police are subject to being allowed to testify in court that, the prosecutor will ask them, hey, when you arrived on the scene, does this defendant say anything about self-defense? Nope. Didn't say a word about self-defense. Does that suggest that you later fabricated your claim of self-defense? Yeah. I mean, the prosecution will argue to the jury they should make that inference. Now, if you've immediately asserted your right to silence, right to counsel, they can't use your failure to say anything against you because you've asserted your right.
And then what do? You
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Friday. Never answer questions when the cops ask.
Have safe holidays.
Tip of the day.
Shut the fuck up, Friday.
You've got to just shut the fuck up. This one guy, he shut the fuck up. He didn't go to jail. The other ones, they talked. They went.
Yep.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day